Gabriel Iglesias in the studio. Before we start, dude, Fluffy, what's going on with that fish tank and Tanked, man? My kid watched you on that episode. He loves Tanked, and he saw you on there.
The fish tank. You know what? Those guys were awesome. They provided me with a fish tank that's basically a Volkswagen bus cut in half.
Yeah.
And they turned it into a little aquarium. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Where do you keep this thing?
I have a building that I keep it.
Dude, he's got a huge building. Fluffy's a really big deal. He's got this massive building and everything. Yeah.
I collect Volkswagens, so that's why they got the idea to do a bus tank.
So when you watched it back, did you know that somebody stole the Volkswagen? Did you see that part?
You know what? There's a little bit of not all reality shows are full of reality.
Don't pull the curtain back, buddy.
I don't mean to mess with you on this one. The whole thing with the bus stealing was my doing.
You stole it?
Well, I didn't steal it. I just didn't want the bus that they wanted to use.
So they go find this VW bus, and it's sitting out there in their parking lot for these guys that make this big fish tank. They're going to turn it into a fish tank. And one night, somebody comes in and steals a VW bus, so they had to go looking for a new one. And it was you and your homies the whole time because you didn't want to use that bus?
I didn't want to use that bus. So I had gone out and I bought a bus that I did want to use for the fish tank because they wanted to use like a 1978 Volkswagen bus. And anybody who knows anything about the types of Volkswagens knows that that's like, why would I would not let that bus into my building.
Yeah.
That's not a classic.
Oh, I hear you on that one.
So the one that I got was actually one that was a classic, but the floor was rusted out. So there was no way of using that bus for anything but a fish tank.
But a fish tank, okay. Yeah. Have you always been into collecting cars?
After I met Jay Leno and his wonderful collection, I got the bug right there, man.
He's got too many.
He's got about 200 cars.
That's too many.
And yours are all like Volkswagen buses?
Yeah, I only collect Volkswagens.
How are the emissions on yours? Oh. Come on, man.
They're grandfathered in, which is cool. They're grandfathered in. It doesn't matter what they're putting out. They could be putting out black smoke because they're pre 1970, I think 8.
Okay.
Is the cutoff.
All right. Fluffy breaks even. Hey, Jill, welcome. Come on in. Fluffy's here. Where you been?
Jill, where were you?
No, she ran in. What were you doing?
I was doing the weathers. The weathers need to be updated.
Oh, Fluffy. Jill, and you met her before you were here last time. Jill does all the weathers for our company. She's like the weather girl, which I hate to use that phrase.
Give us a little taste.
Give us a little taste.
Highs are in the low to mid 80s today with partly sunny skies. Corona has a high of 85 and La Cañada has a high of 89.
Boom.
I love that you chose Corona.
That's for you.
No one else does.
Jill's half Mexican. She's got this.
Can't you tell?
Well, okay. That's why she said Corona, not Norco. Because if you were full Mexican, you'd have said Norco. That's hardcore.
It is Valentine in the morning. The new show, Fluffy Breaks Even. This is night number 2 because you were on last Thursday, right?
Yeah. You know what? And we killed it, man. Ratings were through the roof. It was insane. The network had no idea I could do that. So this week,
hey, Donald Trump is here.
Yeah,
people are very happy.
What's up, buddy? People are saying really great things about my new TV show. But no, they are saying good stuff. Explain what your show's all about, though.
For those that didn't get a chance to see it, the show is called Fluffy Breaks Even. It's basically my buddies and I on tour doing stand-up, and when we're not on stage, we're out trying to find a place to eat. So we tweet the fans and ask them, what's a good place to go eat? And if we see the same restaurant mentioned enough times, that's how we pick the place. Okay. The kicker is that the next day we got to be accountable for everything that we ate. So now we got to find a place to work out. So then we tweet the fans and say, what's a good place to go work out at? Yeah. And it's not the norm. And
so you like MMA stuff, or you?
We've done. One of the workouts was actually with Chuck Liddell.
Oh no!
We did a UFC training. Whatever you want to call it, experience is how they label it in the pamphlet. But
the one that they sucker you in with. No, come here. We'll turn your body in like 2 weeks. It'll be great.
But all the workouts are extreme. The eating is intense, and so's the working out.
So are you sore after some of these?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, some of just like the UFC training one. I think my ribs were hurting more than anything, and that's from getting kicked in the ribs.
Yeah. Oh, no.
One of my buddies got his ribs busted by one of these future Ronda Rouseys.
Why would I go to lunch with you? Oh, no way, because then I got to work out like that? Now, when you pitch this to Fuse, because I love these pitches, I love that little sheet you put in front of the network and go, here's my TV show, this is my idea, here's my pitch, right? Get a little treatment for you. And you go, listen, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to work out. That was it.
I didn't even get that far into it. I think they were into it as soon as I said a food show. Because I got this idea for a food show, and they're like,
what,
oh,
they
we
thought
like
like
it.
a bigger guy.
We like
think
it.
Food show because you're a bigger guy.
Well, I don't know. Just me in general. I'm sure they feel that I would be very comfortable around food, and I'd make it somehow entertaining.
Hey, to be fair though, you've lost a ton of weight, dude.
110 pounds to be exact.
Congratulations.
Hey.
All right. So you know what I'm going to say, though, because in the world of comics, you know the danger here. And I don't think this is going to be you, but there is a danger. Some comics lose some weight, and that was their whole act.
They're not funny no more.
I know. Like, I was worried about Ralphie May for the longest time when he was losing weight because that was kind of his act, man.
Ralphie's lost a lot of weight, and that's when
Yeah.
you know you're really big, when you've lost a lot of weight and you're still big. I love you, Ralphie. Hey, first time I met Ralphie, right? So
Go ahead.
my buddy says, pick up my buddy Ralphie at the airport. I go pick up Ralphie at the airport, and I'm like, man, at the time I was pushing about 450, and Ralphie was pushing a little bit more than that.
Okay.
And I picked him up in my Oldsmobile that I was driving at the time, and he gets in the car, and he's like, hey, what's up, Big Daddy? How you doing, man? Ralphie, and I was like, hey, Ralphie, what's going on, man? I go, listen, man, I says, I heard you like to eat. I'm going to take you to a steakhouse. And then he tells me, he says, I'm vegetarian. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, what do you eat, crops? And because I tried to take him to Sizzler, and he wasn't into it.
Oh, I love Sizzler. That salad bar is great
Yeah.
on Sizzler, man. Yeah.
So,
Dude, that's funny. Do you remember this thing you always do in the front of the stage? Ralphie would be down in the Laugh Factory. He's in the very front of the stage, and he'd look down at the people sitting right there and be like, you nervous? Like I'm going to fall. Because they always have this look like there's Ralphie right there at the edge, like leaning over, like, oh.
yeah, because that front row at the Laugh Factory right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danger spot, right?
Oh, totally. If he did fall. Yeah, that would be epic.
Okay,
It'd be
so
like
this is
SeaWorld,
a-
first 6 rows get it.
You're going to have to talk to him after this, not me. So he's going to get you for these jokes, you know.
Man, hey, trust me. Hey,
You're like, bring it.
we go back and forth with
Okay.
these.
Would he do some of these workouts with you if you asked him?
You know what? The problem is that we all had to pass a physical that was one of those. We kind of had to flub it just a little bit to make the show happen.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
Now,
You
wait
got to
a
pass a
minute.
physical to do a show where you're working out.
What did you fib on this physical test?
I can't say.
Cholesterol levels,
I'm
heart
not-
rate, what?
I'll just let you know that there's a little behind the scenes, and yeah,
Uh-huh. And you guys are flubbing it?
we got to do what we got to do, man.
You get some like 22
Gotta
year old
make the
kid
show
comes in and
happen.
takes the physical, and then they say it's like his physical or something.
My doctor killed me too. She goes, "You want to do what?" And I go,
Yeah.
"Yeah." So you want me to clear you to eat, but then you're also going to work out. I'm like, yeah. She goes, why don't you just not eat what you're planning to eat? Then there goes the entertainment.
Are you eating like really crazy foods or just?
Well, we're not trying to do like a man versus food thing,
Yeah, I
with
was thinking something
like
like
on a
that.
gluttony
Like
level,
Bourdain
but
or one of those guys,
we are
yeah.
having fun. And
Okay.
Wait, you went to Heart Attack Grill in Vegas and it's not gluttonous?
well, episode 1 is episode 1. We had to set the bar for the craziness that could happen.
All right.
All the other episodes, we're just it's not, and it's
Yeah,
funny
super
because
salad, right? Yeah, sure it is. Yeah.
it's funny for me to say this because I got my personal trainer over here, and she's just like nodding her head, like, "Oh God, really? Yeah, I ate all that." The Heart Attack Grill was amazing. It's a restaurant that's known for giving you free food if you weigh over 350 pounds.
Are you kidding?
Fortunately,
me?
I came in a little under that. I had no problem paying. Yeah, imagine that. You weigh
That's
350 and you can eat there for free all the time.
Wow, what a crazy place.
And I mean, they put everything, all the
Do
stuff
they?
that restaurants try to take out of the food,
They put it in?
right
Yeah.
back in.
Extra
like they
MSG,
serve
here we go.
they serve shakes and they put a stick of butter, an entire
They
stick
do
of
not
butter.
stop it.
Swear to you, they
Making
drop
it
an
almost a
entire stick of butter
in the shake.
in the shake.
They do.
It makes it taste
Do they
amazing, by the
really?
way.
It
Oh,
tastes
does it?
good?
Oh yeah, yeah. Butter works in such beautiful.
What flavor would that be?
Every flavor they
Every
have.
flavor.
Yeah,
Just drop a
chocolate,
stick of
strawberry,
butter right in
vanilla.
there.
They'll drop a whole stick of butter into it.
Oh my god.
Are you allowed to say, did you go anywhere on the show here in California?
Yes, actually.
you
One of the
hit?
restaurants that we hit is a restaurant called Parker's Lighthouse in Long Beach. And that's why I say not all the food is extreme. Parker's
Yeah.
Lighthouse is actually, you can eat really healthy there.
Okay.
We had Chilean sea bass. That was a big
Ooh,
thing.
that's good,
But then
yeah.
my friend Rick ordered this super burger and they brought it out and it killed the show.
All right.
Yeah. He goes, I need to eat grease. I'm like, well, here you go. It was one of those, it was a juicy burger. Like, you
Yeah.
don't even have to chew it, man. You just straight swallow it.
How's the personal life, by the way? What's going on there? I don't know.
She's over there.
She's over there. Oh, hey! So your personal life right there. Hey, we've never met before. How are you?
And you're not going to meet.
What? What's up with that?
Anyways, back to the show.
Fluffy Breaks Even. It is on Fuse TV on Thursday nights. What else is going on? You got a gig coming up or something too?
Show over at the place formerly known as the Nokia Theater. Now it's known as the Microsoft Theater. That doesn't sound cool. I'm sorry. I know I'm playing there,
I know.
but I can't wait to pull an iPhone out on stage.
Yeah.
Just
That'd be weird, right? Look, I've got
the
an iPhone.
Microsoft Theater, formerly known as the Nokia Theater in
Okay.
what is it, LA Live?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
got 2 shows there, December 26th and 27th, and I have a show on Christmas at the Improv in Irvine.
You're doing a show on Christmas?
I work every day, bro.
You got
It
it.
doesn't matter. I work
the
any
money,
day,
right?
every day, anniversaries, holidays.
You
You
do
name
work
it,
really,
I
really
work
hard.
all
We've
the
noticed
time.
that, yeah. But the career is paying off. I mean, you're doing great. Everything's won.
You know, when
Wonderful.
people say, oh, how did you make it? A
Yeah.
lot of sacrifices that go into this.
Right.
And I can say that I've given up a lot.
Have you?
Hmm.
Okay.
So I'm reaping the benefits.
Good for
and
you,
my,
buddy.
and my butter shake.
And your butter shake, you nut. Well, it's great to see you again, as always.
Thank you.
That was a great warm-up. We're going to go on live now, do the whole thing. Just do the same reaction.
Okay.
It'll be fantastic. No, that's good.
Take two.